Bolo buddies, thanks for watching. All right, I have another category video for you guys. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please click down below and click subscribe. If you like the video, click like, and if you comment, that's even better. I am doing a giveaway when I hit 1,500 subscribers, so if you like and comment on a video, you will get an entry. Make sure you do that on all the videos because you get an entry for each time. I'm also giving an entry if you share in any like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any social media platform, but make sure you tag me or message me and let me know that you shared in a group, and I'll give you an entry for that also. And please make sure that the groups allow videos, because some groups do not allow videos, and I don't want anyone to get in trouble or get kicked out of a group because of it. Okay, so this, like I said, is a category video. And this one is on baby and toddler items. A lot of these items you can pick up at garage sales, yard sales, thrift stores, estate sales. So these are baby and toddler items to be on the lookout for. We are going to get started. All right, the first item is this Tula, T-U-L-A. It's a carrier, a baby carrier. It kind of goes up on your back. It's a front, but how do I explain it? It goes over your shoulders or your back area, but the baby sits in the front. And here's a picture. This one has super cute little cars on it. I don't know if the cars drove the price up or if it's the brand. Definitely search solds, because carriers are kind of one of those things that are hit or miss. I think I got one at a garage sale for $5 and I sold mine for like 25, but it wasn't like a fancy brand, but it was still in the box. It was brand new. And if I can turn 5 into 25, I'll do it all day long. So, but yeah, Tula, this one is super cute. And it is pre-owned. So definitely be on the lookout for these. Always search solds before you buy if you're gonna put some money out there, okay? The next item is this vintage car seat carrier. I would not call this a car seat. I posted this one in my Facebook group and a lot of people said the same thing. I don't think that's a car seat. I think it's kind of just a baby seat type rocker deal. It's super cute. A lot of people will buy these things and put baby dolls in it. This one needs cleaned up. It looks like it's a little dirty, but yeah, it's called Maxi Rocker. I would not advise using this. Definitely don't put it in your car. I'm surprised they called it a car seat, but maybe they know something I don't know. But this sold for $212.50 with 36 bids. I'd probably see this at a garage sale and be like, that looks really unsafe. And I would walk right past it. So definitely be on the lookout. I would also say, I don't want to clean that. And this seller didn't clean it, and it still sold for $212.50. The item is vintage diapers. I have to mention it because it fits into this category, and I know that this one has just been talked about and talked about and talked about, but these things are still going strong. So if you see them, buy them. This is a 12 to 25 pounds, so it's medium. The bigger the size, that's the key thing to know on these. The smaller ones still do well sometimes. These go for different things. Movie props, there's people that maybe dress their baby dolls, and then there's other things that people buy these for. But I won't go into all the details of what these are being purchased for, but they do sell. So definitely be on the lookout for vintage diapers. This one is active right now, and it's currently at $202.50 with 12 bids and 21 watchers. So definitely one to watch. Here's another set. This one is a sold. It's a 12 count, guys. There's only 12 diapers in here. It's from the 70s. And also a thing that you want to look for is the plastic back diapers. Those are the ones that are selling for big money, plastic back. This one sold for $212.50 with 71 bids. Baby Morgan thermal waffle blankets. This is what they look like. And let me see if I can find you here you go. It's not a very good picture, but you can see it says Baby Morgan. These are big money. This one sold for $130 with 47 bids. I've seen people picking these up at thrift stores that I featured. Definitely a BOLO. This one is pre-owned and sold for $130 and 47 bids and plus shipping. And shipping's showing $8 on my computer. Here is another one, and this just brings me back to my childhood. I had one of these. I may have had this exact one growing up. I actually still have one, but it is like ripped to shreds. It's so old, but I kept it. I don't know. It just brings back memories. You can see here it's got, you know, this has some condition issues. And this still sold for $150 with 45 bids. And it's a thermal crib blanket. It's got kind of that waffle pattern. More diapers. This one is to show you that even though the pack is not complete, they still sell for a lot. So 2 or 3 are missing. I don't know why they couldn't tell us exactly how many because it's a 32 count. But maybe they didn't want to take them out of the package to check. That makes sense. $19.89. These are a size large. These went for $324.02, and it's not even a complete full pack. Waterproof bibs. These are still in the original packaging. Vinyl coverall bib with pocket. $74 with 38 bids. Here's another one. This is the Cookie Monster. It's a vinyl bib. So vinyl bibs, be on the lookout for vinyl bibs. I saw a bunch of these. This one sold for $83, 37 bids. This one's made in China. Definitely be on the lookout for those. Okay, these are window valances, new old stock, teddy bears. You can see kind of there. Again, not something I would be like, oh, that's going to sell for a lot of money. $142.50 these sold for with 36 bids. I'm going to look at this one. I'm always curious to see what the seller started it at. Seller started it at $20. So I bet they were super excited. And the winning bidder had a ton of feedback. So I'm guessing the seller got paid. Now, these are antique vintage glass bottles. This is super, super neat. I'm guessing most of us aren't going to run across this in the wild, but if you do, definitely pick it up. How cool are these? I love this. And I'm surprised it didn't go for more, honestly, because these are neat. $115, 31 bids plus shipping. Now, this is to show you that you don't even need the packaging. These are girl pink plastic back diapers, and it's just, they're showing you the diaper. 31 bids, these went for $81. And again, not in the packaging, laying on someone's carpet. I don't know, I probably would have put something, a sheet or something under it. I mean, I have a backdrop, but even if you don't have a backdrop, throw a sheet down. This is a refinished vintage wooden high chair. I have a wooden high chair from, I think it was my mom's when she was a kid. And I know my grandma used it for us, but mine is wood. It's not refinished and it's sitting in my garage. I need to sell it, but I don't want to ship it. But this one sold for $180.50 with 28 bids. Now, this is a wooden folding potty training chair, and it's still in the box, so we can't even really see what it looks like, but this is what it looks like. How cool is this? It's for boys or girls, and it's still there in the packaging, and this sold for $125.50. Super cool. All right, this one's weird, and this one was I think it was the UK. Yeah, this one's shipping from the UK. It says new with tags. I don't really see the tags, but it doesn't have no bag. Helena looks like the brand, but okay, so US, it would have been $277 that this sold for. This one just floored me, so you can see they started it at $6.50. I can't really, they hid the identity, so you can't even see if the winning bidder actually had a lot of feedback or not. but there were only 3 people bidding. So this may have been one that ended up in non-payment, but I don't know. I can't really speculate. So the next one are these vintage baby bottle and bottle nipples. And they got the little like Disney character things on them. But these sold for $66 with 23 bids. So not a huge BOLO, but I feel like this is something you could probably pick up pretty cheap. They may have done better if they would have sold these in separately. Now these are the cotton Curity, I think Curity is the brand here. I'm going to zoom in for you. There's 6 of them here, and these are cloth diapers. These are pre-owned, and they sold for $57.03 with 23 bids. Something about pre-owned cloth diapers, not my thing, but vintage new 4-pack. Okay, so here are the diaper cover pants like type thing that I just showed you from the UK. This one, this is a 4-pack, and I think they're just like to waterproof the diaper, like goes over the diaper. Extra large, 25 to 32 pounds, but this sold for $43 with 18 bids. So definitely not as high as the one from the UK. I don't know what was going on with that one. Peter Rabbit Bunkins lamp. All right, Bunkins, sometimes I feel like Bunkins is hit or miss, but super adorable. This sold for $62 with 17 bids. Happy Baby food grinder. And it says new other. So it looks like it still has the original box. Says it appears unused. So it may have just been cleaned really well. Who knows? But this sold for $33. Not a huge BOLO, but definitely something if you can pick up for $5 or less, like at a garage sale, I'd pick it up. Plus it had free shipping. So yeah, maybe that one was a bad one, but I'm guessing they probably still made money. I'm guessing it's not very heavy. Here's another bib, vinyl bib. This one sold for $44. Ties around the neck. Vintage Playtex. These are baby bottles with no nipples. Another thing you could probably pick up at a garage sale. These sold for $43 with 14 bids plus shipping. More vinyl bibs. This is a lot of 3. And these sold for $115 with 5 bids. And then here's another 3-pack. I'm guessing this was the same seller. These also went for $115 with 6 bids. This one still has the original packaging. And this one went for $78. So the vinyl bibs is a new one to me. I am definitely going to be on the lookout for these. And that's from 1998. So, I mean, it's old, but it's not like super, super old. I guess it is 2019, isn't it? 98 just doesn't seem that old. All right, this is a Gymboree reversible security blanket. And there's only one picture here. But this sold for $81.83. They're calling it vintage, but I don't think Gymboree, is it old enough? Has it been around long enough to be vintage? Anyway, vintage collectors. So it doesn't really say that the blanket is vintage. It says vintage collectors. So it may be like a keyword spam thing, but either way, it went for $81.83. So definitely a BOLO. 10 bids, only one picture. So the next one is this teddy bear crib bumper, and this went for $79.99, and it also is vintage. Two bids. Vintage baby girl dresses. This one sold for $301, and I will tell you, I was searching solds and I saw this lot where it was relisted over and over and over again. So I'm guessing they had a lot of non-payments, but this one did not say relisted, and it was the item that ended last. So all the others had ended before. So I'm guessing that this ended up going for a 301. And it had 65 bids, 10 unique bidders. The winning bidder had 344 feedback. So, and you know, the seller started it at 10. So these are adorable. These are 1960s Big E jeans for a toddler, a little baby. How cute. I love it. And these sold for $223.50. So be on the lookout for Big E anything. Just make sure it's a vintage because I hear that they are making Big E again. So don't get confused. Little girl, baby toddler, pizzazz dress, frills and lace. The frillier, the lacier. These dresses go for big money. This one sold for $242.64 with 23 bids. Look at these 1985 Nike Air Jordan baby shoes. How cute, but they are not in great condition. Not in great condition. And these sold for $222 with 21 bids. Baby girl toddler dress. Here's another one. It's got the ruffles. It's kind of fancy. It's hard to see on that background. Probably would have popped a little more on a white background. That background just, maybe it is white. I don't know. But I think I would have hung it. Put it like in front of like a door, something not the same color. So I think it's purple. Anyway, this sold for $218.50. It's Jill Lynn. It's a 3T. Free shipping on that one. All right, this little antique baby bonnet. I have seen these. I had some and I sold them in a lot, and I'm regretting that right now because this one is not in excellent condition. I mean, it's got some issues and it's still sold for $197.50. Maybe I should have sold mine separate. That's why I do this, guys, so I can learn and I can help you guys learn and we can learn together. Well, now I know. Here's another one. This is an antique baby bonnet. This one makes a little more sense. It's super duper cute and fancy. And this sold for $199. Or I'm sorry, $100.99. I'm losing it. 7 bids plus shipping. I don't know why shipping was so high. Oh, that's why it was located in Switzerland. That makes sense. Oshkosh Bagosh. I've been talking about this one a lot in my Facebook group. If you're not in my Facebook group, definitely check it out down below. But these little Oshkosh Bagosh, usually the floral ones, there's little dresses, there's bibs, there's these are shorts. There's also full leg bibs. These are going for big money right now. This is a hot seller right now. I don't know if it's going to stay like that or if it's kind of a trend, but definitely something to be on the lookout for. Now it makes me want to go to like Plato's Closet or those little consignment shops and just look through and try and find some Oshkosh. Sold for $110 with 42 bids. This is a vintage infant's wool swimsuit. Wool swimsuits are super old. I would say if it's wool, it might even be antique, but super adorable. And this went for $108.49. Antique Victorian button-up baby shoes. If you see these are usually a good BOLO. I've seen them go for more. This one only went for $58 with 10 bids plus shipping, which is still good if you can pick them up cheap. All right, Medela. This one is not vintage. It's a Medela hospital grade pump. So these are for breast pumps. And if you see anything, accessories, breast pumps, a lot of these go for big money. They're expensive as it is, but this one sold for $600 with 27 bids. And this was not the highest one I saw. Some of them, you have to take off some of the parts because I think for sanitary purposes, but all of the parts can be steamed in the microwave, like, or boiled, I think is how you do it. So people will buy them used and use them. And of course the machine part I would think would be fine. I don't know how it all works. You know, if you're going to buy something used, definitely do your research on that. But this one sold for $600, 27 bids. and there were a lot of them selling for big money. So definitely search solds. Howdy Doody 3-piece children's dining set, ceramic, original box from the 50s. Super cool. Here's what it looks like on the back. Taylor Smith. This sold for $163.50 with 26 bids. And here's another one. It's kittyware. And this is a plate with a bunny and a duck. And it's just a plate. Here's what the back looks like. And it even says Ginger Girl, made in the USA. This sold for $104.26. So vintage children's plates, definitely search solds if you see those. Again, all the BOLO videos are things that are currently trending, I would say. The market is constantly changing. So always, always do your research. Also, I search auctions. So if an item has 50 bids and there's 10 unique bidders, 10 people bid that item up. So it may just maybe the seller got lucky. Or sometimes there's only 2 bidders and 2 people really want the item, and that will bid an item up. So again, always do your research, but this gives you a guideline, a tool to use to help you look for BOLOs. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Comment below. Please like the video if you like it. That bumps me in the search results. Have an awesome day, and if you haven't subscribed, please do that. Thanks for watching.